There's a few topics to go over today, and starting with a quick reminder, you can reroll Lee Sin's new emote, so if you own every available emote and you have some shards, you can get this for free now. Next up, the Mercedes-Benz Rewards Challenge have been announced, where you can win some Hextech chest codes and some Empyrean skins, and this is a promotion that runs each day throughout MSI. So similar to previous years, you can participate in daily raffles of 400 Hextech chests, and on top of that they have an exclusive raffle for the most loyal people participating in these challenges. And I think they've made a typo because here they put 500 Empyrean skins, so it's either 500 skins or 150, so I'm not sure which one's correct. I'll post a link to this below, so I recommend bookmarking it, and if you check it every day there should be like a new quiz and some tasks that you can do, and then they'll email you a code if you've won a chest or a skin. And if it's the same as previous years, the quizzes aren't too hard and you can redo them as many times as you like, so you can memorize a lot of the answers and you can redo it over and over again until you get the right amount of points, and then it'll ask you to register for the raffle. Moving on, Big Bad Bear has posted some new leaks for the summer event coming up, and apparently it's going to be an Anima Squad vs Primordian theme, so there'll be 2 skin lines for this, which means Yumi and Leona's prestige skins will be part of this skin line, so they'll probably be Anima Squad skins. And on top of those champions, Seraphine is meant to get a skin, and there's also a rumor about Zoe potentially getting one as well, but at this stage this is just a rumor, so it's not 100% certain yet. Moving on, Riot have finally announced some good changes to the behavioral system, and in the latest patch notes they acknowledge that it can be annoying to be on the receiving end of a teammate who griefs or leaves the game or whatever it is. From now on they're going to be giving consolations or rewards if you are impacted by those griefers and AFKs, which could end up being LP consolation, autofill protection, an XP boost, and ARAM rerolls. This has been complained about for a while, especially on ARAM. If you use a reroll and then it ends up being a remake, you wouldn't get that reroll back, but now you will. And we've already seen some screenshots of what this looks like. So for example, if you use 2 rerolls and then there was a remake or an AFK, then you would get those 2 rerolls back. And I assume if you only used 1, then you would get 1 back. And then in the other screenshot there's 2 autofill protected games. So this one's interesting because it's more than 1 autofill protected game, and that's just off 1 player feedback. I'm not sure what the XP boost will be or how you get that one in particular, but these are just 2 of the 4 that were announced. And speaking of ARAM, a writer has responded to people complaining about not being able to see the champ modifiers in champ select. So for example, if Ziggs has a 20% damage nerf in ARAM, people want to be able to see that in champ select so they can make a better decision when choosing which champs to play. And Barack Obama has responded, and he's given a few ideas as to why Riot might not implement this. And he's listed a few scenarios such as your entire team and most of your bench are adjusted down, so everyone might feel the need to reroll. And another scenario, you're on a champion which has been adjusted down that you're perfectly happy to play, but now you're being yelled at for playing a bad champion. And you might feel pressured to play a champion you would normally avoid because it's one of the few adjusted up champions. Now these reasons in particular just seem to be about protecting players from getting flamed or whatever it is, which if that really is a problem, people can mute. So I'm not sure I fully agree with these scenarios. As for people being made to feel like they need to reroll, people do that anyway. If you don't use enough rerolls, people will ask for them, so I don't see how this will change that behavior, but that's what a writer has said. I still think Riot should look at adding the modifiers in champ select in some way, shape or form. But I do appreciate that he has actually responded to this, because people have asked for this for a while, and he does say at the end that they are looking at opportunities for this. They might end up doing something for this particular issue in the future. Moving on, the Empyrean Pass is live now, and there were some minor changes. So this time they brought back a grab bag, but they took away a capsule, which is honestly probably worse, because at least in the capsule you had a chance at getting that rare skin. And we're still missing banners and titles which were supposedly brought in to replace the grab bag, but it's still not there. That we're still missing a grab bag. And speaking of the pass, Hextech Store has a range of cheap event loot. The pass only costs £8.49 and the pass bundle £12.99, and if you use code MEDI you'll get a further discount. They're also giving away 100 orbs in their Discord. All links will be in the description. Now moving on to a spicy topic, Vanguard has been rolled out to all servers, and already there have been a lot of tweets, posts and comments made about Vanguard and issues people are having with their computers. So I saw a tweet by Alice and he said he updated the league patch and his PC black screened and now it won't turn on. And he said this also happened to another PC in his house. So his computers were getting bricked, and he said be afraid of this Vanguard update. What the fuck is this? So this is crazy to me, and it's not just him saying this. There were some other tweets saying that their PCs were getting bricked too, and also any posts or comments made about it on the subreddit subreddit were being deleted or heavily moderated and censored. What I did was search up the most recent bug mega threads, and already you can see the most recent patch has by far the most comments for bugs, and I scrolled through some of them and a lot of them are talking about Vanguard and issues with people's PCs. People are having conflicts with their fan control, some people can't even log in or update or whatever it is, and there's a lot of issues going on at the moment. I found another post and this one wasn't deleted, but people can't even open League, and the concerning thing is people don't even know how to fix it. So they've tried all these different things and it's not working. So not only is Vanguard causing issues for their PC, there doesn't seem to be any clear guideline on how to fix these issues. If you are having issues, then definitely make a support ticket and let Riot know. Next up, MSI has already started and the first guaranteed emote drop happened yesterday, and I believe this was the only chance to get it. Riot might decide to add these in the capsules later on, but at this stage there's only one opportunity or chance to get them. On top of that emote, there were a couple of capsule drops for a Baron and Drakesteel. Now having a look at the schedule, the next guaranteed emote and the champion is supposed to drop on May 5th. So if you do want any of these emotes, bear in mind the dates that you need to tune in to get these rewards, because there's a very real chance they don't drop again. And on the topic of drops, the emotes still can't be converted into orange essence, so it looks like this change is here to stay, at least for MSI. They might revert it later on, but unfortunately we can't disenchant the emotes at the moment. However, if you do own every emote, you can just re-roll it and then disenchant the one that you get. Next up, with Lee Sin's rework now live, his Prestige Nightbringer skin is in the Mythic shop for a limited time. It's only there for a couple of weeks, so if you do want to grab it, you only have until next patch to get it. And speaking of Lee Sin, his world skins are in the shop for a limited time only, as well as all the Conqueror skins. And if you're wondering where the old world skins are, they normally come out during Worlds and not MSI. And as for the T1 world skins, they should be revealed during MSI at some point. Moving on, a few people have asked about your shop since we're definitely overdue. It was predicted to go live sort of late April, but it hasn't arrived yet. And unfortunately, because there is an event this week, my new prediction is it should be live within the next couple of weeks. If it's not live in the next 2 weeks, then something strange is going on. There hasn't been this much of a gap between your shops in quite a while. Next up, Riot have revealed what the Victorious Kog'Maw skin looks like, and it's on the PBE at the moment. Thanks for watching, see you next time.